Taking those deep breaths. Setting back, tuning into yourself. Let the information take you to where you want to be. Making conscious self-care moves. Thank you for dancing and breathing with me today. Greetings in love and kindness, family. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis Folks, the one and only Conscious Self Healthcare educator and host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation radio show. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Community, this is your time to share your wellness stories and how you move from disease care to conscious self-health care. I want to hear your story. We want to hear from you. Join the conversation each Wednesday. Call in and share how you shift out of chronic disease care stress. Right here on InnerLightRadio.com, the healing frequency. This is Dr. K, and I am looking forward to our conversation. So call in and share. Health is consciousness, and healing is a function of consciousness. Come on, family. It's time to rock the world with the new frontier of conscious self-health care, while I share my wellness story with you right here on InnerLightRadio.com, the healing frequency. That's right, family. We got to rock the world. Making those conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation is essential for self-success. Taking those deep breaths. Moving that body, taking the time to tune into yourself during this hour.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the streets with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. Oh, na, 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 na. change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. Try to get it right while you got the time, 'cause when you close your heart, you close your mind. Na 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 na. Make that change. Make that change. I'm looking in the mirror. Oh yeah. Shining on. Make that change.
Greetings, 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 everyone. Welcome aboard the Friendship Train. Some of you are already on board, and some of you are coming on board. Welcome, Elder. How are you doing today? Great to see you all. There's the youth standing right behind you. Thankful that you're coming aboard the Friendship Train today. We're going to have a great time because we're sitting back, tuning into ourselves. That's right. We're listening. We got our ears wide open, and our hearts are listening too. We're sitting back and we're tuning into ourselves. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming aboard the Friendship Train ride this Wellness Wisdom Wednesday. Thank you so much. I got joy, 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 joy down in my heart. And I bring it up whenever I need it to come to the surface to help subside some of those feelings that's always on the wrong side. But that's why we have balance. That's why we have Mayat. That's why we have the divine laws, the principles of life to allow us to sit back, come back, tune into ourselves. And that's what we do aboard the Friendship Train ride. Conscious self-health care. Making conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation view is essential for self-success. Self is our word. Self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-honor, self-knowledge, self-commitment to being the best vibrational being, human, here on earth that we can. I'm Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis, folks. Non-secular science of medicine, bringing you the truth where you can sit back, analyze what you know, what you have put together, right here on the Friendship Train ride. Because we only bring love, harmony, and peace for people to understand how to better care for themselves, starting with the vibrational being that you truly are, and coming down to the manifested energy that you show here on planet Earth. Yes, I'm telling you, family, community, and friends, today I'm just thinking about the Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day program that Brother Jamal put together, going back through the years and bringing us information that we have shared with all our special guests. But I tell you, it surprised me. 4 hours, and it was well put together. It was timely. I enjoyed listening and learning, and it's so timely for now where we are. And that's how we have to always look at life in the present moment of now, because that's all there truly is. So every now moment becomes a moment of continual thought and process of self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-honor, self-worth. And to listen to the presenters that was chosen to be a part of the 12th anniversary of Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day, celebrated every April 30th. And we all know that April is how we look at how we're living our life of health and consciousness and happiness. April is Conscious Self Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. Ask yourself every day, every hour, how you taking care of yourself? How are you honoring yourself? How are you honoring what you know and what you're living through? And definitely in this changing time, the pandemic, the COVID pandemic coerces you into not loving yourself enough to understand that we are nature. We are life. We are the universal frequencies of love. We all are one, processing together the dirt, the rain, the water. We're all one through the vibration of energy and of love. And I'm just excited. You gotta really, if you missed the live, you know I recorded it. You know, it's right there on the YouTube channel. K Davis F. Still up there. Because I've just been going back, listening. And we played it back to back. April 30th. And came right back and did it. I think the last show in this show. First Wednesday of this month. So family, community, and friends. You listen to Mama Ayo Handy Kendi. She's on there. Kitty Awadu, of course, you know, is on there. Debbie Ventura Little is on there. We had a guest one time, Daniel Sachs. Powerful. Our energies were so close. She's from Belgium. Her talk is on there. I am saying to you, sit back, enjoy yourself. Tune into yourself, look at your health, how you've been looking at things, how things have changed. Get a new perspective that brings you joy, peace, happiness, and harmony. Get a perspective in life that makes you feel good about the things you are doing and where you're going, and it is okay to recreate, to reinvent yourself from a basis of self-love and self-care and self-respect. No one may not know you, who you are anymore. They say, oh, you totally different. Well, look what they did. It's different. The world is different and how things are done is different, but sometimes the difference is the same in some areas. So we got to look and recognize that one. Family, community, and friends, once again, I'm your host, Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis, folks, coming to you straight from the non-secular science of everything that man want to call life. And that's why you got to ask yourself constantly, am I living from a man-made mindset of human consciousness? Karen, Reverend Dr. K, did you flip for a moment and start living from a man-made mindset of human consciousness? Okay, that's your awareness. You are aware. Be aware, but move in the right direction. Move with the right flow of energy. Always bringing yourself love, peace, and harmony. We're going to move through some things, because we're not in this world alone. We're connected. And we're connected to some people, things, opportunities closer than others because they're designed just for you. So on this Wellness Wednesday, right here, 2020, gotta feel good about the shifts and changes and how we can clean things. You know what I'm saying? Like that eraser board. Get an eraser and to go back and had to erase the board and take all the data off that was on there so they can start and write some new data. You may need to write some new data so you can see some new vibrations, some new frequencies. I used to like cleaning the board in school at the end of the class, clean the board, get it all clean, and then I'll draw on it and clean it again. family, community, and friends, I have to bring joy to myself. There's a lot going on, and if you with other people and they're going through some things, you're in there. But how are you going to fit into those web of things? And are you going to allow them to take over you, your joy, your happiness, your soul? You can keep your feelings of vibration of love for yourself, be supportive of someone, but never give your power to people, places, and things. Your responsibility in life is your responsibility in life for yourself, because love is all there is. The frequency of love, the self-love, the purity of love. I'm telling you, you know. So let's spread our wings and let's realize our dreams. Let's be like that eagle, and whatever try to grab a hold of us, hold us by the neck and bring us down, you know what we did. We said we ain't struggling. We don't struggle. We ain't fighting. We ain't fighting. We ain't arguing. We ain't fussing. This is my life. This is your life. You know what you want. So when that hawk comes on top, or that crow gets on top of that eagle, you know what that eagle do? That eagle say, this is my life. He takes the breath of life and he soars and she soars, and that eagle go higher and the wings get wider and they spread, and everything that ain't natural, true to life, to the love, to the frequency and vibration of truth and harmony and peace falls off, and the eagle soars. So no matter what you're going through, family, community, and friends, think about soaring to the highest heights. And when you say to yourself, I'm in love with myself, it brings a vibration of peace. That's why I like the way Chaka Khan, no, was it Chaka Khan? No, it wasn't Chaka Khan. Who sung that song? There I go again. Somebody trying to say something coming in, and I'm thinking it's Chaka Khan. Was it Chaka Khan? I think it was Chaka Khan. I'm in love with myself. Was it Chaka Khan? Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan. I'm trying to do that so I can see the face. Let me stop. Let me continue on. Sometimes that happens, family and community, and that's okay. You got to recognize when thoughts coming through and things get off a track a little bit. Maybe it's not off a track. Maybe it's on track. The track that you need to be on. And that's why you're on board the friendship train. Everybody shakes hands and become friends. The friends of universal frequency of life. Because they know that we all are connected. So we become friends at first when we see each other. Yep, family, community, and friends, that situation you see that's not positive and allowing you to be free does not have to be your reality. You have to accept it as the reality in your life. And you don't need to do that. So I'm saying to you, for those of you that are tuned in and listening, and for those of you that will hear this recording on the YouTube channel, I want to thank you for coming aboard. Now join us on Wellness Boulevard. Wellness Boulevard is your safe place. It's for you to tune into yourself, to feel the vibrations of your heart, and know what is true for you and how you communicate with other human beings around the world. I want to say to you, as I say to myself, take that deep, 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 deep breath every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and every night. And anytime you feel like you want to make yourself feel whole, so you can feel that energy right inside of you and know the frequency of love. Laws of vibrational energy speaks. It's the power that brings my entire life together. Let it bring yours together. It heals, it renews, it restores, and empowers me, and it can empower you with divine energy and life. I'm loving action. Oh yeah, sometimes it look like a test, but I'm still loving action because it brings about a peaceful vibration in me, and that's what I center everything on. I get those bolts of lightning sometimes. But I sit back and know, and I say, I'm loving action. Okay. We got that one. Let's move forward. I'm a master positive self-expression. We are here. I am here to be givers and receivers of love, sharing that frequency of love, of divine energy and life. And we can paint a garden one thought at a time and always move ourselves forward as we clear the path, free our mind, because you are standing at the safe way of heaven. That's you. And that's why we say come aboard the friendship train, where you can sit back, relax, and tune into yourself and move. We say move from a man-made mindset of human consciousness. So yeah, self-love, self-care, honoring thyself, wishing the best for thyself, giving yourself the best. And once again, family, community, and friends, do yourself a favor of true relaxation and mindful thinking and mindful thoughts, and make them tune into yourself with positive energy. When you sit back and go to my YouTube channel and give yourself 4 hours, break it out through the day while you're doing what you're doing. It's in 2 hour sequences, part 1 and part 2 of the 12th annual Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day panel radio show program that aired April 30th, which is Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day. It's a combination of talks, and I'm thinking I may just have to do another one, because the first 5 years were done live, and Rachel Pope, who's always been very much a part of the Emancipation program celebration, used to do the recordings and videoing, and I still have all that. And we may have to do something like that and run it on the air from all the people that came to the live programs, and as we honored individuals back then. I'm really excited about this day, the energy of it, and I keep the energy with me all year long, but when we come into April, I get excited just before it. I'm excited right behind it. And right now in this day and time, we all need a new look at what wellness look like to us and how we're caring for our own human body, because Western medicine has shown us what they really look like. And we know now about the power of epigenetics, quantum health and healing, becoming our own wellness doctor, and how to truly support the human body. You know, thinking about the 5 elements. Taking that deep breath always, making it be there for us. 5 essential elements of energy medicine. Woo! I'm telling you, put the right stuff in, take the garbage out. Putting the right stuff in and taking the garbage out. Starting with, as they say here on earth, prayer and meditation, spirit and soul, positive thinking, mind and emotions. Boy, the emotions of mind, I'm telling you. Sometimes I think that word need to come first. Earth, pulse, electric magnetic frequencies. Talking about the living matrix. Fresh air, makes you feel it go through your nose and make you want to take a deeper breath. The lungs and the heart, expanding those 2 powerful lungs. Both sides of the body always equals 1. Sunlight, sunshine, so bright. The skin, the multi-layers of the skin, the human flesh that we step forward in this world in. Water. We know the body is water. That's why we got to drink water. We gotta love some water. We have all kinds of water for you right here on the Friendship Train. That's right, because our kidneys. See? 2 lungs, 2 kidneys. Woo! Taking that deep breath. The food, nutrition for the human body. all the things they develop and bring to us, man-made chemicals, processes, flavors, spices, and everything. How they change the foods from nature through their soils, and how they change the earth and the ground so our animals can't eat right and bring balance right. The food is so important. They think that they can design and make food for us, make us robots. Let me stop. Let me move forward. Food! That's why your colon got to be clean. You got to take care of that colon. It stretches throughout the whole body. I enjoy being a colon hydrotherapist. I think 13 years at a center. People used to come in. We used to talk. We talked more about the colon. We talked about food and nutrition and diet and thought and all these 5 elements that we must hold on to. So we definitely getting into the show. We tune in. We heard our openings. Oh yes, talking to the man in the mirror. I love talking to myself. I'm still a little bit all over the place, concerned about my roommate, brother Humam Abdul Malik. You know, we honored him last month too. So y'all really need to go back and check out, because that brother got some deep poetry. But you need to check out his YouTube channel, some of his talks, his poetry, and the show that I did especially for him, my roommate, my friend, going through some health challenges right now. We all have the information. It's all about how we process it and what we go through life with, the stresses that we bring ourselves when we are not truly honored with ourselves. And sometimes it's not even about that. Things just occur. And I'm wishing him well, a speedy recovery, that he can get enough mass on his body so that he can walk again more comfortably on his own, and come home where he needs to be, where he can heal correctly in his environment that he cares about. So family, community, and friends, on this Wellness Wednesday, we are still excited about the Emancipation Program. You need to listen to it. We're excited about moving on. We're even excited about what this pandemic has brought and the lessons that it has taught. The information that was given to us through the spirit of life, to let it rise to the top so everybody can hear the truth about what's going on and what is in medicine, a viewpoint that anyone can set back and become their own wellness doctor. They just take a moment to understand anatomy and understand some physiology. If that's just that much right there, will give you brilliant bolt of light of insight into the thinking of Western medicine and doctors and how they want you to care for your human body. But we know that we can make those changes that we need for ourselves. So I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy listening to this show right here, because my body needed to shift in the vibration, and I just get it when I sit back and I record the shows. I'm coming back to live shows soon. Things are beginning to balance out where I'll be able to do live shows without interruptions, and we'll see. You know what I found out too, family, community, and friends? I recorded this show a day earlier than I normally do. And that's about living in the now moment, and that's how we have to do. So I was talking about some things, and just right after I recorded the show, some other things happened that shift the vibration of what I had just talked about. That's why I say you got to understand about the moment of now, moving forward in your thoughts and letting them multiply every day into the good of the moment and not being stuck somewhere. Don't stick yourself somewhere that is not harmony and peace and love and strong vibrations. We all going to have those frequencies where we go through something, we feel something. Always turn it into a positive, because you can, a high frequency or high voltage, to let it go forward. You know, even when someone is in your face saying what they're saying to you and you know it's not true, and you're like, how did they come to that conclusion? How did they think that? That is definitely not me. All you got to do is live your truth, stand in your own faith and your divine understanding, because people, and so can you, go through different things, but it's how we express it. That's why my mama always says, think it to yourself, say it through to yourself before you speak. It's okay. It's all right. Taking that deep, 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 deep lymphatic breath, purifying the body. Some of y'all back there in the lymphocytes room, I can see ya bouncing.
Yes, lymphocyzing. Oh yeah, that truth. That lymphatic system helped to purify you. I see you back there, got the babies wrapped while you lymphocyze and letting them still feel that motion they felt all their life growing up inside of you, mama. Yeah, keeping our babies on the lymphocyzers. I see our seniors, we at the point some of us are holding on to the rail. I'm holding on to the rail. Y'all know I'm coming from the stroke. Yeah. I can work my way back up to being balanced, but thank God for the rails and the balls that they put on the lymphocytes of the trampoline, so we can help that lymphatic system with the power of the breath, purifying the body, because that's what we talk about here on a friendship train ride. Whew, the power of the breath. See, just like that, I was talking and I felt like I was on the trampoline, moving. The power of imagination. Imagination can take you out of the depths of some of the deepest feelings of stress and negative emotion. You can just imagine how free it is and what you're doing and where you're going and what you're being. And it makes you feel good. Woo! So family, y'all know I've been going straight live, doing about 35, 40 minutes. And then we listen to some music, and of course the opening is combined in the show. So I want to thank you for being a part of the Friendship Train Ride, for spreading the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio with your friends, and for those of you that support me through the Nest Health Wellness System, stepping up to quantum health and healing, being able to see your life through the energetic vibration of your cells. Cells give off a vibration. Cells have a field around them. So we're talking about field energy medicine. I want to thank you all for sharing that information with people. Y'all stepping up and taking the opportunity to do the free voice scan. Go to my website, consciousselfcare.com, CONSCIOUSELFcare.com, and click that first link on the first page and create your free portal where you will get access to a lot of quantum health and healing information. Music, you know what, the language of music and healing for the body, even when you don't even know that the body is in a certain state. When you listen to music, the right kind of music, and the balance that it brings you, go out there and listen to the music. We have movies out there for you, The Living Matrix, to help you see things and strengthen the vibration you feel of your energetic self and your energetic being. I'm thankful that you come aboard the Friendship Train Ride and you share information with your friends, family, and your community. To come aboard, go to the YouTube channel, visit my website, energy for the number 4 life, energyforlife.com /P/Karen Davis Folks, FOULKS. Learn all about quantum health and healing. You can get your free portal. You will be able to order infoceuticals, and definitely all the infoceuticals that support you with your well-being, that you don't even need to have a session with me. You can read about them, see which ones you want to use to support you just feeling good. That's why they are the feel-good infoceuticals. We can always make ourselves feel good. We always have a choice. So there's 2 things I want to share with you in closing. As you sit back and you relax, I got a few more minutes here. Taking that deep breath. I want to say to you, family, community, and friends, I don't know who said this saying. Some say Dr. Seuss. You know that little check finder thing out there, they be telling the truth sometimes and not. They like to say that Dr. Seuss didn't say this. I like to say so it was another side of Dr. Seuss anyway. But nevertheless, these are some powerful words. Be who you are and say what you feel. Karen, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter. You can't let people live in your thoughts and your actions. You got to look at yourself. And those who matter don't mind. Self-expression. That's what we're doing. Self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-honor. And when you have those things, you have it for everyone else. So be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. That sign hangs in the home that I shared with Brother Humam Abdul Malik. Make you think about some things sometimes. And so does the legacy of the black gods in time, before time came out of that book. We're talking about the laws, these laws. Law number 1, the law of one. This affirms that there can be no separation of man from his creator. Law 2, the law of karma. This affirms that as a man thinks, does, and intends, his deeds will eventually come right back to him in exactly the same proportion as he gave them out, though this may sometimes take several lifetimes. Law number 3, the law of manifestation. This affirms that man is the creator of his predicament, be it desirable or not. With his thoughts, actions, and deeds, man attracts specific energies, persons, and things into his life. Law number 4, the law of grace. This affirms that unconditional forgiveness and compassion dissolves karma and reaps blessings. Law number 5, the law of responsibility. This affirms that by man taking responsibility for his thoughts, actions, and deeds, he can master the affairs of his life. He is therefore able to respond to the experiences of his life appropriately. Hence, responsibility. Law 6, the law of intention. This affirms that thought, clear, and pure intention, man earns no karma. This moves the universal energy of the Creator to empower, thus granting success after success. Number 7, law, the law of unconditional love. This affirms that thought, total acceptance, and with non-emotional attachments, man can live a freer and happier life. And one more time, law number 7 to me is law number 1. You got to come all the way down and go all the way back up. The law of unconditional love is affirmed that through total acceptance and with non-emotional attachment, man can live a freer and happier life. And yes, we can, family. And we are aboard the friendship train, where we take our deep breaths, where we relax, and where we honor the frequency, the law of Mayat, symbolize harmony, divine order, and mathematics of freedom of life. Woo! Stretch out and feel the vibrations. In closing of this talk, family, going through a lot still. Not balancing my living environment as I need, because I have to support and want to support my friend and where he is and what he's going through and how he's gotten to the point that he's gotten to. I still create balance here and still can move forward. As I wish for my new home to reveal itself to me, I create balance and harmony where I am. Allow my brother to be able to come back home to his space, keeping the balance of my yacht. The other day, I was sitting back and I was thinking, going through all of this, I'm going to share with you again, more on the information that came through to me, medical, mental, emotional drainage, freedom. This past 2-3 years, and people's life in combination has really put a test in front of us to let us know that we are and love with our own selves than how we need to take care of ourselves. And so information came to me on creating a program, Medical, Mental, Emotional Drainage Freedom. And it starts with me, because definitely I had to give myself some medical, mental, emotional drainage techniques to keep my freedom of peace going through this last, especially year. But I'm thankful who I am and the energy that came to me that supports me as an energetic being, because I tell people all the time, I'm energy first, so I even get caught up in the human world. But Lord, did it get caught up in the human world, but I'm thankful that I was on the friendship train ride has been developed. I love that song, it's sung by that brother. I feel like freedom. Woo! I feel like freedom. You know, family community, as I close out the show today, I heard the birds talking and singing every morning outside my bedroom window where I'm living at. The other day, one bird came and walked around on the window ledge. I've been over here for almost 6 years, I believe. The birds are here. I love waking up to the birds, but never one has come to my window and sat right there at the window sill. But I swear, bird came up, was walking around, and I turned around and I looked out my good eye. And I said, wow, you know, because I hear the birds singing all the time. So when I looked up and I saw one just like looking at me as I was laying on the bed, I said, the bird is looking at me. I looked up. I saw the bird smiling at me. I know that bird was smiling at me. I felt it and stayed a while. And I said, I know, as soon as I turn around and look up, the bird is going to move. Okay, so I looked out of my good eyesight view. As I thought about it later, I looked up and the bird was just walking. And when I looked up, he saw the bird. I'm going to say he. The bird saw me looking up. And the bird just stayed there looking and walking. And I said, I know the bird is going to move. Okay, yeah. Then the bird just walked, stopped, and flew away. You know, y'all know, I thought about Bob Marley. The birds outside my window. But I was excited because I've been over here all this time and no birds has really ever stopped on the ledge of my window. And that made me feel good. It brought a lot to me. I looked out of my eyesight view as I thought about it. Later, I said to myself, as free as a bird in your soul you must be. For the soul's eyes sees from the vision of freedom. Can't get caught, trapped, manipulated, entangled in anything from a man-made mindset of human consciousness. Stay true to yourself if you're working in love, peace, and harmony of self-care, self-honor, self-respect. Don't bring no pain, don't bring no hurt into your life, and you can't bring it into anyone else's life. That's it. Self-care. It's a lot of stresses in the world, but when you tune into yourself and you love yourself through the laws of vibrational energy with the balance of Mayat, taking those deep breaths, bringing the connection of the invisible to the visible and creating your own balance. I'm Reverend Dr. Karen Khadijah Davis, folks, host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show, founder of the Art of Self-Healing and Self-Help Health Education for longevity and peace. Bring your own doctor. Wellness doctor. Doctor just simply means educating and educating yourself to the truth of life. Peace, love, and blessing. Smile. Bring joy to your heart and take your deep lymphatic breaths and support. And do get a trampoline and start lymphocyzing and keep the fluids flowing through the body. Woo woo! Thank you for coming aboard and sharing with a friend as we bring harmony and peace and balance to our life. Peace and family. Peace and blessings, family. Thank you for joining me again. Spreading the word. Don't forget to tell everybody to get that free voice scan and step up to quantum health and healing. Visit the website ConsciousSelfCare.com. Listen, go out there and listen to some of the past shows, some of the information out there. Step up, see what you know, see what you can maybe add to. Thank you so much, And don't forget to visit the Nest Health Wellness site that I have, Energy for Life. The word energy, the number 4, the word life. energyforlife.com/P/Karen Davis Folks. FOULKS. Release the stresses of life and honor yourself with the balance of my heart.
Are you at your wit's end because there seems to be no solution to your healthcare problem? Is it okay for me to say to you that you can have peace of mind? Take back control of your health. Are you experiencing anxiety, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, lupus, chronic fatigue syndrome, any fictitious disease? Whatever your symptoms or diagnosis are, there is a conscious solution to transform the cause of your pain, not treat symptoms or mask it. No prescription medication, no over-the-counter drugs, no organs removed are required. Take back control of your health by the renewing of your mind. You can create wellness today. Contact Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, www.celllife.com. Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit the website forcelllife.com, the number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation, 202-248-7749. Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals? If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal health care prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified lymphologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the friendship train to healthcare freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web, forcelllife.com. The number 4, the word cell, CELLLIFE.com. Hey, we gotta help one another.
When I move my body just like this, I don't know why, but I feel like take me back, and I let go with so much freedom. Well, I'm gonna get, 'cause Come on now. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. You give me what you ask for, give me the whole shit. I'ma give you the whole shit. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. I say yeah. Oh yeah. Cause you do, I'ma do too. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. You give me what you ask for, give me the whole shit. I'ma give you the whole shit. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. I say yeah. Oh yeah. Cause you do, I'ma do too. When I move my body just like this, I don't know why, but I feel like I hear a song that takes me back, and I let go with so much freedom. I'm gonna get it, 'cause it's my freedom.
God is my life. That's my favorite healing affirmation is this one. God is my health. Say that. God is my health. Say that again. God is my health. The third time. God is my health. And that ought to be your word that you keep in your heart and that you affirm in your heart every day. So healing is really the realization that you are made whole from the beginning. You see, you are cut from the perfect pattern. May not look like it. You may not act like it. You may not talk like it. That's why you experience otherness. But you are cut from a perfect pattern. That's why Jesus said, be you therefore perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. Not another human religious perfection. The religious perfectionists miss it because they try to make another perfection. You cannot be perfect apart from God. You can't be anything apart from God, because there is nothing apart from God. See, that's the illusion that is called the devil. And it is that illusion that torments you. Healing all lameness of man, of mind. You see, the text that is going to be read in just a few moments is about a lame man being healed. That's exoterically. But esoterically, it is the lameness of mind that is being healed. It is a partiality of mind that is being made whole. It is a disability of the mind that is being made able. It is a poor man that we're going to read about in the text also, because this man sat at the beautiful gate. He couldn't get any further. Why? Because he had not activated his faculties of faith and love. See, you've read that 3rd chapter of Acts for years and years and years. They never told you this. Why was the man lame? And what is it that causes a man or a mind to be lame? Failure to activate the spiritual faculties of faith and love. Where's that course on the 12 disciples? By Reverend Ike. You see, the 12 disciples in the Bible are really 12 spiritual faculties of man, of mind. But there are 2 of these faculties which, if you do not activate them and nourish them and strengthen them, you will not be able to enter into the beautiful gate, and you will always be lame, disabled, poor, and dependent upon materiality.
Greetings, everyone. Are you still taking care of your human body field cellular malfunctions from an outdated healthcare system? Why not shift out of chronic disease care, stress, pharmaceuticals, vaccines, and surgeries, and step up to energetics, epigenetics, and quantum health and healing with me. Step up and take control of your health journey. I offer you one free human body field voice scan from your computer or phone. Instant access to your scan results and more free quantum health information. For more details, visit ConsciousSelfCare.com. ConsciousSelfCare.com. Or call Karen Khadijah Davis Folks, 202-248-7749. Yes, it's time to be your own wellness doctor.
Wake up. Yeah.
Wow, family, that was a great show. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in to the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show right here on Innerlight Radio. It was a pleasure having you tuning in. Now, you must tell a friend to tune in. And if you haven't called in and shared your wellness story, don't you think it's time that you help somebody with your wellness story? Call in, share your story, join the conversation. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis Folks, and I invite you to visit my website, ConsciousSelfCare.com. Or you can just go to the number 4, the word CELLLIFE.com. Leave me some information. I would love to talk with you. And once again, I look forward to you joining us next Wednesday right here on the Conscious Self Healthcare Radio Show. It's a conversation where we uplift each other, where we share our wellness stories so we can help someone move from disease care to conscious self-healthcare. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to hearing from you next Wednesday.